Oh, a movie that I watched recently again, The Nice Guys.
Amazing. One of my all-time favorite comedies.
I love that movie.
I love it so much.
Ryan Gosling in that movie makes me laugh non-stop.
And I find Russell Crowe likable. Because Russell Crowe, ever since I seen him throwing phones at people and he beating up people in bars and all, I'm like, I don't really like that guy. Yeah. And then in that, he's so cool.
I love him. I love the two of them together. But Ryan Gosling, I think every movie I see him in, I love him so much more.
The scene when he's on the toilet and he's got the gun and then he's knocking the door and he's dropping fuck.
Yeah. And he's just a complete scumbag in the best. When he's talking to the widow and she's like, I don't know when George been missing. Oh, how long has he been missing? Since the funeral. And then he sees the urn on it and he's like, well, I tell you what, you send me your money and I'll keep investigating and
scumbag.
Everything. Yeah, but it's so good.
What a pairing that you'd never think of as well. I know, yeah. And then Shane Black goes and makes Predator. Yeah. Or The Predator.
The Predator, and it's just not good.
Dog shit.
You know he's more of a sport hunter. Should we start the podcast?
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Straight to Series episode 19.
Welcome back.
We're back, bitches.
Connor's back.
I'm back.
That's Connor, by the way.
Hi, that's Ian.
He was wearing a fat suit before.
I was, and then I shed it like a butterfly.
Now he's normal Mama's house.
Now I'm normal Mama's house. Yeah. Now I'm Martin Lawrence Bad Boys 2 instead of Bad Boys 3.
Exactly, yeah.
That's Ian. Hello, Ian.
Hey, how's it going?
Ian went nowhere. He did all the work while I was away.
I went to Croatia.
Usual. He went to Croatia
for a week, but this guy went to the States.
I did.
For 3 months.
For 3 months, yeah.
And didn't eat for those 3 months?
No, I didn't. They didn't feed me, and what they did feed me did not stay down. So
it did not stay in your body.
Yeah, exactly. So I was basically on a paleo diet while I was over there.
Nice.
Yeah. But yeah, welcome back to Straight to Series, everybody. Check us out on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, all that stuff.
Like and subscribe.
Do that. We're basically just going to do a summer roundup this episode.
Yeah, this is a summer recap.
Yeah.
We're going to hit all the news that we missed on.
Basically.
And there's a ton.
And the thing that has the biggest news, and probably the main thing we're going to talk about, is the MCU.
Yeah, Phase 4.
Phase 4 is happening.
And we know what's in it now.
Yeah, which is weird. Weird to like know this early what's happening in Phase 4.
And it's a weird collection of movies.
It is.
Also, there's only 4. Isn't there only 4?
4 movies? No, 6.
In Phase 4?
Is there not 6 movies?
Oh wait. No, 6. I think it's 5.
Is it?
Yeah, if you add in it's Far From Home. Is that
Far From Home is the end of Phase 3.
Is the end of Phase 3. Yeah. Then there's only 4, I think, in it.
What?
Yeah.
No. 6.
Oh, 5 because Blade's not in it.
Oh, yeah.
5,
yeah.
Sorry. 5.
So what is Blade Phase 5?
Phase 5.
Oh, okay.
So they just announced that Mahershala Ali is in it. Mm-hmm. He's going to play Blade.
Yeah.
But it's actually the next phase after that. Because everyone thought, oh shit, because he didn't give a date for Blade.
Yeah.
And everyone was like, oh shit, but like obviously it's Phase 4.
Yeah.
Because they announced all of Phase 4 and then said Blade. And actually Phase 5. Unfortunately.
I quite like, we're going to get onto it, but I'd like Blade if they'd said it in like, because Blade's one of those superheroes like in Avengers, everyone's in New York. So I'd really like it if they did like a real gritty, like urban vampire story, like something you wouldn't expect.
No, New Orleans?
Maybe. Or if they did, I was thinking like an Attack the Block style Blade movie, you know?
But where in America then?
Oh, New York. In New York.
Oh, sorry. You're still saying
in New York.
We're staying in New York.
Yeah, we're staying
super urban. That'd be cool.
Yeah, but like an urban, like, because
Spiderman gives us a taste of that.
It does.
But he never really truly explored it.
Yeah, but I feel like Blade could get like real seedy with it. You know,
I'd be into that.
Yeah,
like a Hell's Kitchen, like the Daredevil Netflix Daredevil.
Like the way the Blades, you really captured like the sort of like underground club culture or whatever. Yeah. I feel like Blade could like, I don't know, you could point the spotlight with Blade on another like sort of part of the culture or whatever.
I always thought Blade was made for Netflix, the way they did the gritty Daredevil.
Yeah.
You know, because you kind of want to see a little bit of gore.
Yeah, you do.
Some heads
getting chopped
flying off.
Yeah. You don't really want people turned to dust.
No.
You know, you want them to kind of a bit of impact.
Maimed by his
samurai
sword? Is it a samurai sword? It's a sword anyway.
I don't know.
It's a sword.
Yeah, it's a sword. But yeah, so there's lots of movies to talk about now. I was saying this a bit before the podcast. That Phase 4 is the first time I've had a phase where I'm like, I think this might be the beginning of Marvel's decline.
Yeah,
you know.
Well, they peaked. Yeah, like 100%. Endgame, they peaked. They nearly made $3 billion.
Yeah,
it's the biggest movie in the world. But as I was saying to you, 11 years to peak is not bad for a franchise. Bad at all. You know?
No, but they have. Like, I think they peaked. I don't think an Avengers movie. I don't think the end of Phase 4 Avengers movie, whatever that's gonna look like, or whatever. That won't.
There's not even one.
Yeah, exactly.
Which is weird, isn't it?
It is weird
that they're going to end a phase without an Avengers movie. I was looking forward to like the new Avengers.
Yeah,
you know?
Exactly. That's what I want to see. So or maybe they're just waiting to announce that for, like, they want to see the reaction to all this stuff.
Maybe.
Yeah. You know?
I'll be into that. Hopefully.
Or like even instead of doing an Avengers movie, they just pick like a famous comic book event and they just do that.
Yeah.
You know?
With a collection of characters.
Yeah, or something. But
Secret Wars, and that one that
Secret Wars
been
is
talked about.
Yeah, that's where
the Russos said that they'd come back for that.
They do the Secret Wars. Yeah, Secret Wars is a cool one.
Those guys probably need a year or two vacation.
Yeah.
Like just non-stop.
Oh man, those guys killed it though.
Infinity War and Endgame would kill you. Like imagine the amount of work. Luckily, there's two of them. And
they brought in all the other directors to advise and stuff.
Which you needed.
Yeah. No, you totally did.
Can you imagine the what do you call it? The second unit, like the second unit of photography, are probably still working with like big actors. You know, like usually they don't. So, like usually it's like the pickup shots and it's like the close thing of someone picking up something or whatever. The hand. I say the second unit for Endgame was like all the main players at one point was in it. Cool. You know that way.
Yeah. And then I love the idea that like the amount of A-list directors that came in and just to consult on scenes, like they had Ryan Coogler, Taika Waititi, all these other like big
James Gunn was there.
James Gunn, James Gunn doing all the Guardian stuff.
Which you really get that feel for it in Infinity War, especially. You feel like he's there on set.
I love the idea of James Gunn and Taika Waititi being on the set at the same time.
Sounds like a fun duo,
doesn't it? Yeah. I feel like they'd have a lot of fun together. But yeah, so they've peaked. I think
they have peaked too. Yeah. That's not a bad thing in a way.
Not at all.
Also, then if they peak, they're probably going to have to get more interesting.
Yeah.
Which is definitely what they're doing with Shang-Chi. They definitely want China involved. You know that way?
Yeah, exactly.
They're looking at Fast and Furious making all those dollar bills in China.
We want to know how you do in Tokyo. Oh wait, that's China. That's shit. That's Japan.
Come
Never
on,
mind.
man.
Sorry. I'd love if they in Shang-Chi they just did like a stupid Fast and Furious song where they're like Shang-Chi, Chinese master or something like that. I don't know.
Chinese master.
They just went real racist with it, like that Tokyo
like
Drift song. Yeah, like I just did basically. Now we go through things ones at a time. So the first one is Black Widow,
which is filming right now.
It's nearly
finished.
It's nearly finished. It's not a story I'm uninterested in.
Definitely not. Well, the rumor is that it's going to be set in that 5-year jump between Infinity War and Endgame,
which is cool.
Yeah. We got the poster.
The poster is nice. You don't like the poster.
I just don't like how she's standing.
I just don't like her posture.
That's literally what I'm saying.
And I don't like the attitude.
I don't. It's a weird angle, even with the way she's. I don't know.
I like it.
But as I was saying to you,
you were, yeah.
It's a realistic shape.
Yeah.
Unlike
Winter Soldier,
which is crazy.
It is
the
crazy.
Hourglass. Also, she looks like she's stretched out.
Yeah, she looks real weird in the Winter Soldier. Her hairstyle in it does not help either.
No.
Like she had the really straight hair. Yeah. Like it's a bad look.
Where now she looks like an actual human being.
Yeah, and pretty cool.
And I'm not opposed to that shape at all.
No, me neither. No. And she's the cool white suit as well.
I'd like to get to know that shape.
I'd get to know that shape.
The white suit looks excellent. Yeah. I really like the look of that.
Yeah. So.
Also, we've never seen Black Widow in anything that's not dark.
Yeah.
You know, no dark colour.
She had a bit of green in
Did she?
In Infinity War. She had green.
Did she?
Yeah, it's green.
I don't recall.
Yeah. It's like a darkish green. She's kind of like combat fatigues.
But the white suit.
White suit is cool. White suit is cool. And white suit in the comics is when she was kind of running the Avengers. Like she was in charge of the Avengers at the time, so that's kind of links to the idea that it'll be between the time gap, because you see in Endgame that she was basically running all the operations, which is really cool. And then David Harbour looks cool.
What was it, the Red Guardian?
Yeah, it's a cool name.
I just think he's going to be super physical in it.
Yeah,
just punching people, throwing them through walls.
I'd like to see, like, they can't do this, but I'd like to see, you know, we'll talk about this later because it's such a good TV series, but The Boys, what The Boys did with the evil Superman, I'd like to see David Harbour do that kind of thing with Red Guardian, you know?
Yeah.
Just have him be real brutal.
Not a great guy.
No.
A good guy, but questionable.
Yeah.
Well, the Homelander is a bad
guy.
Bad guy.
It's fun to watch.
Oh, so fun to watch.
Yeah.
The actor's brilliant.
Anthony Starr.
Is that his name? I don't know.
I think it's Anthony Starr. I don't know. But he's amazing.
Karl Urban is the only actor I really know properly.
Simon Pegg.
Oh, Simon Pegg. Sorry. Yeah, actually.
Yeah. Homelander's fucking great in The Boys. We'll talk about The Boys later after the Marvel, but it's a great TV series. So yeah, I'm excited about it. This movie could be good.
It's out in May. It's coming soon.
Yeah.
I wonder when we get the trailer for it, actually. Probably December. Could be attached to
Star
Skywalker.
Wars. Yeah, Rise of Skywalker.
Rise of Skywalker, yeah.
Which also looks interesting.
It sure does.
I've never been less excited about a Star Wars movie.
Yeah, but blame that on Rian Johnson.
I do, but yeah, I do.
I think that is like, I'm not that excited either, and I was so excited for The Last Jedi.
Yeah,
let's not get into The Last Jedi.
No, let's not. We always want to find our way back to Rian Johnson and The Last Jedi, but
even though we're both hyped for his next movie, Knives Out.
Knives Out, which looks great.
And we just watched a clip of Taika Waititi on set, crashing through the set,
falling over himself to say hello to Captain America.
Yeah,
Chris Evans. Yeah. I fucking hate when those trailers come out and like Chris Evans like swears in the trailer or something. Everyone's like, Cap, in the comments, like, Cap, why are you using the language and all this shit? It's like, fucking hell. Get over yourselves.
You know, Rian Johnson said to not watch the second trailer.
Really?
Yeah, that it gives away, because it's a whodunit. It's a mystery, and he says it gives away too much.
Oh,
isn't that weird?
That is weird.
So like, obviously he didn't have the final say in that trailer.
No, you rarely do. The marketing company, like, I think for Marvel movies, they're really good at giving the directors, like, give us what we can use for clips.
Yeah.
But for some studios and everything, they're like, we got to cut it out. So we find the interesting bits, put that in there.
Exactly,
you know?
Yeah. Should he start working, like, they'll do previs on things that they think is going to be in a trailer.
Yeah.
For like a big action movie, they'd be like, this scene's going to look epic, so we're going to start working on the CGI before it even starts filming.
Yeah.
It's mad, like.
I was watching a trailer for it's some new horror movie about an app that like tells you when you're gonna die.
Oh, I've seen that too. I can't remember the name of it.
Neither can I.
I think it's a Blumhouse.
Yeah,
or Blumhouse.
Blumhouse or whatever. Tom Segura's in it.
Is he?
Yeah, he plays like a phone technician.
Cool.
But I watched the first trailer for it and I was like, okay, it's interesting. And then they give away like way too much in the trailer.
Oh,
like way too much, and I'm like, fuck's sake, I don't want to watch that anymore.
I always thought Iron Man 3, they must have done like previs on the CGI beforehand, because the teaser trailer had his Malibu house falling into the water and it looked amazing in the trailer.
It looked so good.
And I was like, how the hell? It's still filming.
Yeah.
It was actually still filming.
Some of the Iron Man like CGI is some of the best stuff in the MCU.
Definitely. Even when the rocket hits, and he goes in slow motion back, and Pepper is back, and then the suit goes around.
Suit's
Pepper.
all over.
Oh,
or even just
so
the
cool.
little moments when like the suit is out in the porch, and then he just steps into it, and it comes around him.
Epic.
Or when he's just sleeping, and the suit like grabs his hand and everything. It's cool.
Very cool.
Next is the Eternals. Up there, I know nothing about the Eternals.
Yeah, I don't know anything either.
Yeah.
What was it kind of like Inhumans?
It's like Inhumans.
Supposedly that's what it's like.
Yeah.
And I've said this before on the podcast. I was the jackass that went to the cinema to see the special Inhumans episode 1 and 2 cut together.
So Eternals is made for you, basically.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, because they owe me it.
They owe you a good movie.
They just pissed in my eyes for like 80 minutes. They just pissed in my eyes.
So hopefully the Eternals
doesn't piss in my eyes. Yeah, I really hope it doesn't.
Yeah. Richard Madden,
Rob Stark,
Rob Stark, and Jon Snow.
Jon Snow
Kit Harington
himself. Kit Harington.
Yeah, they're both.
Kit Harington's a bad guy.
I think he's like an anti-hero guy. I don't think he's a villain.
And what's the guy, Barry?
Oh, Barry Keoghan.
Yeah, we have an Irishman himself.
Irishman himself in there, yeah. And then Angelina Jolie for some reason. I don't know why. I don't know why she's taking acting roles.
Why she's taking acting roles?
Yeah. No, because she's a humanitarian now. That's like
Okay.
she's giving these interviews and she's like, I really want to be a serious, and she like puts all her focus into humanitarian works. That was a part of the reason apparently why her and Brad Pitt split.
I'm not talking to her after she divorced Brad Pitt.
Oh yeah.
Like fuck that. Even though I'm happy he's back on the market, I want to see who he gets with next.
Yeah, so do I. Yeah.
Go back to Jennifer Aniston.
Yeah, there was talks that he was, because at the same time he broke up with Angelina Jolie, she split with Louis, or not Louis, what's it, Justin Theroux.
Justin Theroux,
Yeah,
yes.
yeah.
So, yeah, there you go, Brad.
There you are, Brad. I think he's dating someone's daughter now or something. I don't know. But yeah, Brad Pitt, yeah,
so she shouldn't be taking acting roles. That's what you're saying.
I just find it strange that she's like, I want to be considered a humanitarian, and she was like, Brad wants to still do movies and he doesn't want to focus on the humanitarian
Really? That's what
thing.
she said?
It was one of those elements, and it was like, that's kind of why they were going apart, and now she's taking the most movie gig you can get.
Oh, big time.
A Marvel movie.
The press junket's going to be a year long, pretty much.
Exactly. It's
well,
so
she's
strange.
in Maleficent 2 as well.
Again, very strange.
And I think that's probably why she's in Eternals, because it's a big Disney movie, so she obviously has a good connection with Disney.
Yeah. I don't know.
I'm assuming. I'd imagine that's the connection.
Anyway, Eternals will be interesting. It's one of those ones that I'm kind of glad I know nothing about, because it'll be completely new for me.
Yeah, definitely. I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah, Shang-Chi, we briefly touched on it as well.
I'm the same. I have no clue.
No clue
He
about
seems like a kind of Bruce Lee kung fu master, which could be super fun if they do it right. Get the Raid director in there.
I wouldn't mind them doing...
it's already got a director. Sorry.
I wouldn't mind them doing... I can't remember the name of the Bruce Lee film, but when they go to the island and you're not allowed to have any guns, and it's a fighting tournament on the island...
Oh, I don't know the name of any of his movies. Like, I know there's Fist of Fury.
It might be Enter the Dragon or something.
Sure.
And he like shows up on an island, and they have all the best martial artists there, and it's essentially...
I've seen this movie, but it's so long ago. I've seen it when I was a kid.
I wouldn't mind if they do that and they introduce like the mystical, like, because the Ten Rings is the Mandarin, the real Mandarin.
Yeah, not Ben Kingsley.
Not Ben Kingsley, not Guy Pearce. Who we saw in the one shot with Sam Rockwell. Yeah. The best part of that one shot.
Best one shot I think they ever did as well. Yeah, actually, the most elaborate one as well. It was like 10 minutes long. Totally. A lot of them were like 4 or 5 minutes long.
There's the Coulson one.
Yeah, an interesting thing on the way to... An interesting thing happened on the way to Thor's Hammer.
Yeah, that's basically...
I think that's what it's called.
Yeah.
Isn't it? And then there's one like Area 47 or something like that, where they find some alien technology or some shit
cares?
Like that.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
They were cool though.
Yeah.
You know, they had an Ant-Man scene that was supposed to be a one shot.
Really?
It was Ant-Man. There was like archival footage of Ant-Man when it was what's his name?
Hank Pym.
Hank Pym, when he was playing Ant-Man.
That's cool.
And it was in like World War II or the Vietnam War or something like that, and he's running around kicking the shit out of people, and he filmed the scene for the first Ant-Man, but it just wasn't used. And they were talking about, I think the director, who wasn't Edgar Wright because he left it.
Oh,
Scott Derrickson?
No,
that's Doctor Strange.
Doctor Strange. No, I'll think of his name in a minute.
Anyway, he talked in interviews about how they were going to do
Peyton Reed.
Yeah, nice. Yeah. Is it definitely Peyton Reed, or is Peyton Reed Doctor Strange?
Oh my god, I'm gonna have to look it up.
It doesn't matter anyway.
No, because I'm looking up who's playing Shang-Chi anyway.
All right.
Yeah.
But either way, they wanted to do make that a one shot, and it just never happened. I thought it sounded cool.
Yeah,
because they filmed it and all.
I really like the Peyton Reed. Yeah, it is Peyton Reed.
Cool.
I really like the footage in the first Ant-Man you see of like classic like Hank Pym running around. It's pretty cool.
Yeah,
you know? It's a nice little touch. But who is playing Shang-Chi?
It's some Chinese actor that I never heard of, and the director I never heard of too, but I say they're like big in China.
Yeah.
You know?
Well, okay, so the Mandarin, Awkwafina is in it as well. Is she from the Hustlers movie?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
She's in a few things.
Okay. All right.
That's it, really.
Oh, okay. Whoa, so this guy, what else has he been in? I'm just looking at the actor for Shang-Chi now, and I want to know if he's been in anything good. He was in the TV series Taken.
Oh.
For 10 episodes.
I think it lasted 10 episodes.
Not good. Oh, he was in the Akira project, 2014 short.
Right.
Yeah, nothing big here. It's weird.
Speaking of Akira, Taika Waititi was supposed to
Oh yeah,
direct Akira, and since that fell through, he's now doing Thor: Love and Thunder.
Thor: Love and Thunder, the best poster / title of all of them.
So cool.
It looks like an 80s metal band.
Yes,
it's like Flash Gordon.
Old video game. Sega.
Everything about that like title or poster just makes you feel good. You know,
if people don't know. Natalie Portman's going to be Thor.
She's going to be Thor, the mighty Thor.
She's going to wield the hammer.
She is. She is going to wield the hammer.
I say she looks good with a hammer.
I think so, yeah.
I really like Natalie Portman.
So do I. I really like Natalie Portman too.
I have a big crush on her.
Yeah?
Since I was younger.
What from?
Oh, well, Black Swan.
Black Swan,
Fuck me.
Yeah.
Black Swan just knocked my socks off.
That movie is really
and then
like
I wanked into those socks.
that movie is such a psychological fuck, and then midway through it has just a scene, and it's like
well, I need to go to the bathroom.
This is a very serious movie, but I'm having very unserious thoughts about this.
I can't stop rubbing my knees for some reason.
I'm just how long is the scene going on?
It's a good movie.
Very good movie.
Darren Aronofsky.
Yeah.
And then Darren Aronofsky. Yeah. He did what did he do with Russell Crowe?
Oh, Beautiful Mind.
No, he did that one with the Ark and Noah.
Oh, Noah.
Jesus Christ, the one with the Ark. I got that before Noah. Yeah, I didn't really like that. Yeah. But anyway, Black Swan. Yeah, and I don't think Thor: Love and Thunder is going to be
bad
as explicit.
Oh no, I don't think so either.
I'm looking forward to it though, big time.
Well, Valkyrie is bisexual, and apparently she's going to have a queen to rule with her in the movie.
No way.
Because Tessa Thompson has said that Valkyrie is the first LGBTQ hero, LGBT or whatever it is, hero in the MCU. So she was like, I want it to be known that that's the case, you know.
She's such a strong female that it works. Like also. But her and Thor, like
I mean,
kind of want to see.
We've talked about it before. The
air's gonna rock. You know,
I want to see some love and thunder between them. Yeah, because he's already had it. I don't know if I don't know what they're gonna do. It's gonna be interesting. I mean, we were saying that Natalie Portman has a bad relationship with Marvel, but I feel like letting her be the female Thor is really a way to bring her back in.
Also,
you know?
Taika Waititi, I think, will make any actress swoon. Yeah. Or any actor, or whatever. Anyone. He's such a cool, nice guy.
So charming. Yeah, love it. But we skipped over one in this poster. Is Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness.
And we're going to drop some acid when we watch this.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. We're going to drop it all.
I've never dropped acid, but that's the moment to do it.
That is the moment.
In IMAX, and I just start freaking out. Ruin the movie for everyone.
Oh, my God.
Just wake up in a puddle of piss.
Not even in the cinema. Yeah. In your seat, but not in the theater.
Not in the cinema. Yeah. Oh, I made it as far as the bus stop.
Yeah, you never saw the movie.
Yeah.
It's gonna be some like strange. The thing with Phase 4, I was saying is like this is the chance for them to dip, but they won't dip if they steer into the weirdness, you know? Which
is like Multiverse of Madness. I love Doctor Strange. Yeah. I kept thinking it was into the Multiverse of Madness, but I love that it's in the Multiverse of Madness.
It sounds like you know, one of those old like movies, and it's like the Investigator or something, or like like a horror movie, and it's like you know, I don't fucking know, Robert Redford featuring the thing from the swamp, the thing from the great beyond. You know, it's like it's a real classic kind of movie.
Like it might as well be called Doctor Strange Mindfuck.
Yeah,
because basically. That's what I'm expecting.
That's what I want.
Just that's what I want. Subtitle.
But yeah, they've really steered into the weird, and I feel like if they go into Phase 4 with the mindset that they'd never had a Phase 1, 2, 3, and they just try and win people over again, I feel like that's the way to do it.
And also, as we said before, it's gone on for 11 years, so now there's like young adults that need to be indoctrinated
basically
into the MCU, you know? Yeah. Like there's kids now who are 12 that were barely, they were 1 when Iron Man came out. So like there's always like a new fresh audience that because like we're going to be watching all of these.
Yeah, I'm going to have to.
I'm in. I'm all in. And then unfortunately Blade was also all this was announced at D23, which is Disney's massive expo. Yeah. And Blade was announced straight after all these other films, but unfortunately it's Phase 5. Yeah. So we have to wait. We've no date for Blade, but what an actor to play.
Mahershala Ali is great. Moved from Cottonmouth.
Yeah. Yeah. And also what's that movie he was in? Alita Battle Angel.
Yeah.
He looks like a Morpheus in that. I was thinking he was going to be like a new Morpheus.
Well, Blade is pretty much Morpheus.
Yeah.
Which is kind of cool.
I'm all in for him as Blade. That is a castmate in heaven. Like, casting him.
It really is
perfect.
Yeah, he's so good as Cottonmouth in Luke Cage. He's like the best part of that season.
He's a 2-time Oscar winner as well.
Yeah.
So like, it's a good guy to.
Natalie Portman, also an Oscar winner.
What did she win an Oscar for?
Black Swan.
Was it?
I think
she
so.
Won Best Actress for that.
I think so. She's definitely an Oscar winner. I say this and I look it up and she's not. But here we go. I'm going to check anyway. Yeah, I'm 90% sure it was for Black Swan.
But we should also talk about how Phase 4 is strange because there's all these TV series that are interconnected, and it sounds like these are pivotal.
Yeah.
It's a very clever way to get people to get Disney Plus.
Yeah.
Isn't it? Like,
winning for Black Swan 2010. There you go.
Right, wow.
Yeah. Yeah, this is weird.
It is weird because these are a serious part of Phase 4, and that's why I think there's such a small amount of movies.
Yeah.
So if there's 5 movies, but we got all these TV series as well.
And like, these are the important characters. These are like the big characters from Phase, like the first 3 phases, and they've been relegated to TV.
It's so weird. So I'm assuming these are not going to be normal TV series. Like, these are going to be big budget TV series. What's different about these compared to, say, Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. is that Kevin Feige is a producer on them. Yeah. You know?
I thought he was a producer on Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D.
I say he's like an executive producer. Like, he does nothing creatively. Like,
his hand didn't touch any of it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Whereas his hands will be all going to grope these.
Good. I hope so. Get spacey with it.
Yeah. So the Falcon and the Winter Soldier.
That's the one I'm most excited for.
I'm so hyped for that.
Yeah.
Like, literally, that's how Endgame ends.
Yeah.
It's setting up this TV series. It's so weird that it's setting up a TV series.
It is very weird. It's very weird. I'm excited about it. Loki. That's going to be interesting. I'm less excited about that one. Not going to lie.
I don't know. I love Tom Hiddleston.
I love Tom Hiddleston as well, but it's his interactions with all the other Asgardians that are like the best part of it.
True.
So
that's a good point.
I don't know. WandaVision, I'm really like. I think that's another mindfuck one. You know?
Yes, the art for that looks crazy.
Yeah,
the idyllic house, and they're in their sweaters.
And you see the like in the background
the silhouettes.
I feel like if they go for a Legion vibe with that, it'd really work. So
I'm assuming. So if anyone who, spoiler alert, Vision's dead.
Yeah, dead as disco.
He went black and white.
Yeah.
So he's out. So it looks like it's all in her mind. Like, or she creates her own reality.
Well, she has reality powers, so I like she creates this world. And basically it's either her fighting herself to try and like she's essentially going insane.
Yeah.
Like that sounds cool.
Sounds really cool.
And it would be cool if that sets her up as a villain.
I've read this.
Yeah.
Like, there's a lot of rumors that she might be the next big baddie.
I think if WandaVision was like a 6 episode, I don't know how many episodes have they said that?
Well, I know that Loki's 6 episodes, 6 1 hour long episodes. So I assume they're all going to be 6 to 8.
I'd like if WandaVision was like a 6 episode arc, and it's just her slowly going insane and turning into a villain, basically.
Have we seen a good guy turn into a villain yet in the MCU?
Bucky, but he was mind controlled.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not the same.
No, it isn't the same.
Yeah.
The poster for Falcon and Winter Soldier actually is cool. You see.
Oh, you showed me that. Yeah, it's really cool.
You can kind of see Anthony Mackie's new kind of Captain America inspired design, and then Bucky in the looking more like he looked in World War II, kind of clean cut and everything. I think it's very cool.
I'm so hyped for that.
Yeah.
I'm really hyped.
And Anthony Mackie and Sebastian Stan have such a great relationship. You know,
their chemistry is amazing.
The chemistry's through the roof. Like,
even though they seem like they're bros now.
Yeah.
By the end game.
Yeah.
But you know there's going to be a rift.
There is.
Like a fun rift. They're not going to like despise each other. It's going to be playful.
I feel like the Falcon, I'm going to enjoy watching the Falcon have a really tough time being Captain America. You know, I feel like that's it's going to be such a cool thing to see a mantle like that passed over. Like they kind of did it in Far From Home, but Iron Man is different, you know?
Yeah. And also... Fuck Sony. And Disney. Both of them. They're both fighting. It's like watching parents fight and you're like, please make it stop.
Please, love each other.
We're the victims.
Yeah, we're the children.
Victims,
we're their children watching our 2 parents fight.
We're in the bedroom.
Yeah, covering our ears.
Burying our ears in our hands.
Yeah.
Like, what if That sounds really cool.
That does sound cool.
That's the animated series.
Yeah. Have you seen the concept art for Peggy as Captain America?
Yes, and I've seen that there's wasn't there a zombie?
Yeah.
Captain America as well. I like that.
Yeah. So
and Jeffrey Wright, isn't he going to be he's like the voice? He's like not the spectator. What did he call it?
Narrator.
Like the Watcher.
Oh, the Watcher. Oh, is he going to be the Watcher?
Yeah, and Jeffrey Wright's voice is amazing.
Who's Jeffrey Wright? I need to see his
face
again.
He's Felix in James Bond.
Oh, that's a great choice. Yeah.
Yeah, his voice is excellent. He's in the Hunger Games. I think he's in the second, third, and fourth one. Is he?
I don't know.
I don't think he's in the first one.
Okay.
You know what I'm talking about? Felix out of James Bond.
No, I know exactly.
Like the recent James Bond.
Yeah. He's isn't he in
Source Code?
Yeah. I know what you're talking about. Yeah. He's great.
He's got such good voice though. I've always listened to his voice, and he's also in the HBO show.
Westworld.
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah.
And then we've got Hawkeye,
Haley Steinfeld allegedly, and Jeremy Renner. That's going to be cool. I've never read that Hawkeye miniseries where it's like the one that it's based on called the Hawkeye miniseries. But
the Hawk Dude.
Yeah, the Hawk Dude. But I think that's going to be cool. It's what everyone wanted from Hawkeye basically since the start. So
yeah, and he kind of set it up in Endgame where he's teaching the daughter archery.
Yeah. It's going to be interesting. I'm excited to see that.
I'm really excited as well. We've got a ton of things to talk about.
We do.
You've got a list.
We do. And we touched on it briefly, but we might as well get into the Spider-Man leaving.
So we decided this is the worst news
of the summer.
Of the whole summer.
Yeah. It's depressing me to talk about it now.
Yeah.
So basically, Mom and Dad got in a big argument where Mom threatened to wanted more.
He wanted full custody.
Wanted full custody of the kids.
Yeah.
And Dad said, "No, I'm taking the kids."
And we're stuck with we're stuck with stupid dad. That's what we're
we're
not
stuck
loving
with
nurturing mother.
Yeah. Well, our loving nurturing mother who kind of made the wrong move.
Yeah, Dad's putting another dinner in the microwave for me. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
So the whole thing is that Sony took back Spider-Man.
Yeah.
So they were sharing the rights.
Yeah.
That's pretty much what they were doing.
And then you were telling me that Marvel essentially was like, we want 50% of the earnings now.
So what Marvel have at the moment, or the deal was that Sony would allow Marvel to use Spider-Man.
Yeah.
And they would get 0.5% of the income. The profit, I think.
Yeah. Again, why would you need more?
So Disney, but here's the thing, right?
Yeah.
So Disney was not co-financing any solo Marvel movie, but they were putting a lot of creative effort into it.
Yeah.
Like Disney is the one who made Homecoming.
Yeah.
They made Homecoming. The breakout that it was, compared to all the other Spider-Man movies, it was a huge critical success, huge financial success.
Yeah.
And then they also made Spider-Man Far From Home.
Yeah.
But Sony reaped all the profits.
Yeah.
But Marvel got to use them in Endgame and Infinity War and in The Winter Soldier.
Arguably some of the best stuff.
So I thought it was a pretty sweet deal, you know?
Well, I was reading an interview with Anthony and Joe Russo, and they were saying that from the start, the relationship was tumultuous.
Yeah.
It was incredibly hard to get him in Civil War, and even after that, they were constantly fighting with Sony about it.
And Amy Pascal was the one who, really... Her and Kevin Feige, and isn't she not even a part of Sony now?
No, she isn't. It's the new chairman of Sony Entertainment is Tony Vinciquerra or something.
So fuck you, Tony.
Yeah, and he says the door is closed on Spider-Man MCU return. He's like, he won't do it. Anthony and Joe Russo say leaving the MCU is a tragic mistake on Sony's part.
So here's the thing, though. So Disney came at them and said, we're going to co-finance the next solo Batman, the next solo Spider-Man. Maybe they're getting into Batman too.
Maybe.
So they want to co-finance the next movie, but they want 50% of the profit. Now, that's hard to come at when Far From Home just became the most successful Sony movie ever.
Yeah.
Ever.
I know. Crazy.
So imagine they're like, oh, we just made 1.1 billion. And then Disney's like, oh yeah, next movie, we want half of that.
Yeah. I know. Disney made a really bad move.
It was a disrespectful negotiation tactic.
Yeah.
They should have came in and said, how about 25% and we'll co-finance.
Yeah, we'll co-finance. But no. So now, but here's the thing. Because of Into the Spider-Verse, Sony are feeling pretty big in their boots, and because of Venom and everything, they're fucking...
Venom luckily made 800 million.
Yeah,
I don't know how.
I don't know how either. And then the sequel is apparently going to be directed by
Andy Serkis.
Andy Serkis. Yeah, he's going to put apes in Venom too.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
There's going to be King Kong's going to be in it. Gollum's going to be in it.
Yeah, he loves him some apes.
He's into Jungle Book now as well, actually. He just directed a Jungle Book movie.
So there you go. But yeah, so Venom was successful for some fucking reason, and then Into the Spider-Verse was successful because it deserved it. You know,
yes.
Into the Spider-Verse was amazing, and then Disney bought Fox, and I think that apparently I was reading as well that Sony were a bit anxious when Disney bought Fox. They were like, they're getting pretty big.
Yeah, the landscape's getting smaller
really
for
small.
Other production companies.
And that's what's funny, because monopoly in business is always a bad thing. It's one thing you learn, you know.
I know, exactly. A bit of competitiveness is great.
Yeah, it's always good. Competition breeds better products and everything.
It's the same thing with WWE when they bought everything.
Yeah, exactly.
And then you're like, oh, well then, like, why strive to be better?
Yeah.
You own it all.
So there's no one's going to try to do something new.
Someone. And you have to get interesting.
So yeah, they pull back, and it's a real shame. It's it's upsetting.
Is. And here's the thing: so we're going to assume that they're going to continue the story.
Yeah.
Except you can't legally mention Thanos or Tony Stark. So does Tony Stark become the mentor?
Yeah.
And the purple guy. You know, I remember you fought the purple guy.
Oh, maybe. I feel bad for Tom Holland.
I know. And Happy can't be in it.
Yeah.
And he was a big part of both movies.
Yeah. It's so terrible.
I have a feeling they're gonna address like Thanos as the purple guy, and Tony Stark's now the mentor.
Yeah. Oh.
And what's so horrible is that they were setting him up to be the next Tony Stark.
I know. I love that.
I loved it too.
I love the idea of like having a Parker Industries in the future or something, you know. And now it's gonna be handed off to someone else.
Yeah. And now we have to forget, like, obviously they're gonna have to ease out of that story arc.
Yeah.
So that's why I think. How often can you mention the mentor or the purple guy? They're gonna have to just try to ease out of that, and just Venom's gonna come along, and Morbius is gonna come along. Jared Leto's gonna start sending Tom Holland tampons and rats.
Yeah, he's gonna have damage written. Oh, he's gonna have vampire written across Morbius's head.
I love it.
Yeah,
in brackets, living.
Yeah.
Oh, get the fuck out of here!
I hate it. I don't know. Maybe there's a chance. Maybe Disney will if Disney can swallow their pride and be like, I'm sorry. Let's make it 1%. Yeah,
which is double what they were making.
Yeah, exactly. Come on, bring it back. You'll make everyone happy.
I'm still expecting it. I'm still expecting the phone call.
I'm still waiting for the news when it's like breaking news. Sony makes a new deal with Disney.
Yeah, I'm still waiting for one of my mates to ring me and go, did you see it?
Yeah.
Check it out now.
They're back.
Yeah, they're back. Exactly. Yeah. I'm expecting every day. I'm like, I'm gonna get tagged in it.
Yeah.
And I'm going to be like, yes,
and it's going to be amazing. It's going to be a beautiful moment. It'll be good press for Sony. You know what needs to happen? Venom 2 needs to bomb. Completely bomb.
Really hard. Come on.
Like fucking bomb. Like no one sees it. I dropped my pen.
Andy Serkis needs to fuck that shit up. Even though, can it be fucked up more? Ruben Fletcher, I think was the name of the director.
Yeah.
That did it. And like...
Yeah. Oh man. I don't know. It's a tough situation. But if we want good directors doing Spider-Man content, though, J.J. Abrams is currently doing a run on Spider-Man.
Yeah, the comic book.
Yeah, he's doing like his own, like, kind of like outside story or whatever.
With his son?
With his son, yeah. He's writing it with Henry Abrams, so
yeah,
that'll be cool. I'd be interested in reading that when it's all done. It's meant to be, apparently it's like a real divergent from, like, they're really just going for their own thing.
So are they starting from scratch as well?
It's like a one-off story.
Okay.
So they're just like doing their own thing.
I wonder how long it will run for.
It's a 6-issue run.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So
it's very limited.
It'll be like Batman White Knight, you know, the thing it takes place in the Marvel Universe, but it's really just its own thing.
Yeah.
So I'm interested to see how that turns out. I actually just read Kraven's Last Hunt.
Oh yeah.
While I was away.
Is it good?
It is. It's very weird.
That's one of the most famous ones. Isn't
I know.
It?
Yeah. It's an incredibly weird story.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I bought that for a mate, and like the comic book store guy was like, "That's my favorite one. That's my favorite one. That's a good choice."
It is. It's very good, but it's so weird. It's much weirder than you think.
I think he'd make a great villain now, but like he's a modernized. He just wants to hunt the greatest thing, which is man. But now it's Spider-Man.
In the Ultimate Comics, they do a cool thing with Kraven where he is this TV celebrity. So he's like, he has his own reality show and he's hunting and everything. Yeah.
Yeah, but he's pathetic when he gets...
oh yeah, you've read it. Yeah. And then when he fights Spider-Man, and Spider-Man beats him up because he's a guy.
Yeah, exactly. He's just muscle. That's all he is. And he's a dick in it.
Yeah.
Absolute prick in it.
It's so good.
Yeah.
It's we talked about Rise of Skywalker, another D23 thing.
Yeah, we didn't really touch on that yet.
But yeah, Rise of Skywalker is happening.
And The Mandalorian.
The Mandalorian is what I'm more excited for.
Me too.
Yeah.
Disney Plus is looking decent.
Tasty. Looking tasty.
So it's out, I think, in Holland at the moment.
Oof.
As like a beta release.
Put me in Holland.
Did you see what's on it? Like all the old X-Men series?
Oh, yeah,
and Spider-Man series?
Yeah.
That's cool.
I'd watch that 100%.
100%.
Oh.
I hope even the newer ones, even though I'm sure they're more childish, like child-friendly, but like the Guardians of the Galaxy TV series, I've never watched that.
Yeah,
the
I'd be
animated
interested
series.
in seeing that. I'd rewatch that Spider-Man. I remember that Spider-Man TV series so well from my childhood.
And that would have came out after you were born, because that was new when I was a kid.
Yeah, but I love that. And it was more Batman the Animated Series. That was my first main one.
Radioactive Spider-Man.
And then
awesome.
yeah.
So good.
It's so strange because it's clearly trying to recapture like the amazingness of the X-Men.
Yeah.
The X-Men one is so good as well.
Oh, I'd love to watch all them.
Yeah.
One of probably Fantastic Four as well might be on it.
Yeah. I liked Fantastic
loved
Four.
Spider-Man. I loved that when I was a kid.
Yeah.
That and the Batman animated series, they were my shit. That was my jam there.
Batman Beyond.
Well, I kind of was getting a bit older when Batman Beyond came out, but that still looks really good. I wish I actually watched that.
I found Batman Beyond. I was like right at the age, and it's so good.
Yeah,
it's really dark as well, like surprisingly dark.
The animated series won an Emmy.
It once
for the Dr. Freeze.
Oh, for the
episode, which is really good, and literally it's
Heart of Ice.
Yeah, they just take that and make Batman and Robin, like it really is like the same story arc.
Yeah, but it's
just
so much worse.
Shit.
you know, Mr. Freeze didn't have that origin. That redefined his origin in the comics.
Oh, really?
And Harley Quinn came from that TV show as well.
I know that. I know that Harley Quinn was was made just for that TV series.
And Terry McGinnis as well came from there.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, I did not know that.
Yeah, so
that's cool.
That show has like influenced so much like of the comic books we know
and
now.
Kevin Conroy, who voices Batman, is now going to play Batman in a CW series.
Great.
Infinite Crisis
on Infinite Earths.
That's it. Yeah.
Whatever.
The Arrowverse.
Oh, Arrow's in its final season.
Yeah, and Tom Welling.
Tom Welling is going to
play Superman.
I mean, I'd like to see that.
Do you think he'll be in the suit?
Surely he has to be. Or are they going to put?
Do you know all about him not wanting to wear the suit?
I know the story.
He played Clark Kent for 10 years. And would not get into the suit.
Would not get into Superman.
He wouldn't even go to Comic-Con for years.
Yeah.
But now he's pretty much down on his luck. Like, what has Tom Welling done?
I don't know.
He's in Lucifer, but he's like a recurring character.
Yeah.
So
he's fucking big in Lucifer as well.
Is he? I haven't seen it.
He looks like beefy.
Is it a good show?
I've only seen clips of it. Looks good.
There's rumors that Michael Rosenbaum will come back as Lex
Luthor.
And he was the best thing about Smallville.
Heard,
he was excellent.
Yeah,
he leaves the show like season 7 or something like that, and you really miss it.
Yeah,
that was a terrible show, to be honest with you.
Really,
it lasted 10 years, and I remember watching it and being like, "Oh my god, this is terrible." But I still watched it. I watched around 6 seasons, I want to say. Anyone who plays Lois Lane in it, she's back as well as Lois.
That's cool.
In the CW
and are they going to get back the girl who had the sex cult? Is she going to be in it as well?
Oh, I was only talking to my mate about that. Her name is Chloe something.
I can't remember.
Oh my god, yeah. She's in prison, so I don't think so.
So is she going to be in it, or
maybe?
Who knows?
Green screen from the prison.
Yeah. Yeah.
What else do we have on this though? We have a ton to get through.
Yeah, we do. Is there anything? Well, the Mandalorian we can talk about for a bit longer.
Billy Burr,
big Billy Burr himself is in it. Big balls, Billy Burr.
And you were only talking about an interview with me where like he said he never liked Star Wars.
Yeah, he hates Star Wars. He always likes, whenever people bring up Star Wars, he always likes to rag on it because like it was never his thing. And he because he knows this is so great because he really breaks down like how Hollywood and show business work. He was like, Vince Vaughn helped out with F is for Family, and he's like, when you meet Vince Vaughn, eventually you're going to meet Jon Favreau. And then he was at this party or something, and Jon Favreau was like, hey, look, I need someone in the new Star Wars. Do you want to be in it? And he's like, what? Me?
Yeah.
In Star Wars? And Jon Favreau was like, yeah, I think it'd be cool if, like, you know, you came in because you're so well known for not liking Star Wars. He was like, I don't know, I don't want to do it. And his wife was like, fucking take the role.
Take the role.
It's fucking Star Wars.
The money, the Star Wars.
Yeah.
It looks great.
Yeah.
The trailer looks epic.
We just watched it before we shot this.
It looks like a movie.
Yeah. It looks so good. And I really like the idea of they have Werner Herzog in it, and I think he's a Republic kind of resistance thing. And then they have I don't know the actor's name, but he plays Gus in Breaking Bad as well.
Oh yeah, I don't know his name either.
Yeah, but I like the idea of them having the Republic almost as villains, like show a villainous side of it, and show the Empire as sort of more sympathetic, because it takes place after Return of the Jedi.
Oh, does it?
So it's the beginning of the New Order.
Okay, that's cool. I love Werner Herzog.
Yeah.
And he only shows up in, like, Jack Reacher's the last time I can remember him being in any movie.
Have you watched Rick and Morty?
Is he
He's in Rick and Morty. You know when Jerry can have his penis cut off to save he's a humanitarian.
No
he's
way.
Like, humans are obsessed with their penises, how big they are, making jokes about them.
That's brilliant.
Yeah.
But you know, that's like a voice role.
Yeah.
Like, when's the last time he's actually been in it?
But still, you're like, Werner Herzog is in Rick and Morty.
So cool.
Yeah.
So cool. But, seems like an odd guy. Yeah. I like it.
I like him. But I'm very excited about it. I think they've captured, I was saying this to you in the trailer, they've captured what made Boba Fett cool. In the trailer,
everything about this series looks epic.
Yeah,
it looks so good,
and apparently it has like the biggest budget of any TV show.
And he's Jon Favreau has already started working on season 2 scripts.
Yeah,
which is so cool.
Yeah, and Taika Waititi's in it, and he's also directed an episode.
Bryce Dallas Howard directed Ron Howard's daughter.
Yeah. Who else? I can't remember. I looked it up, but I wasn't sure. Anyway,
there's the poster. I love the poster.
I love the suit.
The suit is epic, and I've used epic around 15 times now. My vocabulary is very limited.
I think what's cool about it is it really, like, the Mandalorian is a thing. Like, if you didn't know about the show, you wouldn't know Pedro Pascal is the Mandalorian.
Yeah.
Like in most TV shows, his face be all over it. He's a big draw. People love Game of Thrones. In this, it's like the Mandalorian is why you're coming to see this. And
it's really cool.
Yeah, I'm excited. Streaming November 12th. Oh.
Did you see, though, they're doing it week by week?
Yeah.
So it's very clever to keep people streaming, you know, on the subscription service.
Totally, yeah.
So yeah, it's not going to be like Netflix where it's just a whole season in one day.
When's Disney Plus out here?
I don't know. I looked it up.
Are we ever going to get it?
Well, it said that it's going to be available in something like 200.
Okay.
Countries eventually.
All right. Okay.
Well, if the Netherlands got it, surely
we'll
UK
get
and Ireland will get it. If the UK's getting it, we're getting it.
Yeah.
Usually that's how it works.
Mm-hmm. Another big news, so we'll move on. Mandalorian looks epic. Rise of Skywalker, I'll see it anyway.
I'm always on the fence. After The Last Jedi,
I'm on the fence about everything.
I've actually watched a stuntman breaking down the fight where, what's the name of the red guys?
The Praetorian guards. Praetorian?
Are they? They're
I think
not
so.
Like the Knights of Ren. Oh, wait, no, they're not Knights of Ren.
No.
But you know who I'm talking about, the red suited guys.
I think they're Praetorian
like
guards.
Snoke's bodyguards or whatever. They break down how bad the choreography is.
Yeah.
Have you seen that where they're just swinging? And
I have.
The guy's off to the side just doing like mad moves.
They're not swinging at each other, and then the guy, I've seen it.
They're waiting and they're doing all this mad shit.
And the stuntman is like, why is he's for some reason like, why? Because that guy could detach it. Why is he holding this? Why isn't he detaching it and stabbing her? And
he just like, this guy's doing twirls.
Yeah.
When they're not even like, I know, it's just so bad. But have you ever seen The Dark Knight Rises?
Yes. I love that guy getting hit.
Stuntman gets hit by nothing. He gets hit by goes to win.
I love it. It's great. The fight scenes in the Dark Knight trilogy, they're a bit lacking. They're not great.
Well, Christopher Nolan uses film as well.
Yeah.
So you can't watch the dailies and go, oh, well, we go back and film that. You know, you can't do that. Where on digital, like, you can watch right there and then. Yeah. You can watch the take and go, we got it. Yeah. Where he can't do that. So he obviously said, oh, we got it.
Yeah.
And then surely someone's seen that.
Yeah.
Surely the editor's like, don't tell Christopher.
don't let Christopher know. Yeah. Anyway, in other important news, Bright 2 has been delayed due to Will Smith's schedule. Just let that hang there.
He could be just like going to a wedding or something like that. Like, who cares?
Who cares?
Bright 2's happening.
Okay, excellent. I just wanted to point that out because I know we've a lot of Bright 2 like fans in our audience. Yeah. Itching for that Bright fix.
What's the name of your man who's in it with him?
Joel Kinnaman.
Joel Kinnaman. I like it. It's not Joel Kinnaman.
Is it not?
No.
What's his name?
It's the Australian guy. Joel Kinnaman is RoboCop.
Oh.
And Rick Flag, isn't he?
Yeah, sorry. Joel Edgerton.
That's
another Joel.
Yeah, another Joel.
That was Joel Edgerton. Yeah. See, Sam Worthington is in some new movie now. I saw him in a trailer.
Fractured, I think it's called.
I didn't watch
some
it.
Netflix movie.
I looked at him and I was like, that's Sam Worthington. Okay, I guess he's back. And then,
have you seen The Unabomber?
No.
He's actually good in that.
Is he?
He's actually good in it.
Oh, okay. I remember when they were trying to make him a thing in early 2012.
Clash of the Titans.
Clash of the Titans.
So bad. He's supposed to be a dick to work with.
Yeah,
have you heard those rumors?
I've heard that too. Yeah, on a set on Terminator Salvation, when you have the famous Christian Bale rant, Sam Worthington is the one who's a dick. Apparently,
I know, it's mad. And also that whole thing with the owl in, I think, the second Clash of the Titans. What was it called? The Wrath of the Titans.
Wrath of the Titans. Yeah.
Where he was like damaging the prop because he didn't want it in the movie.
Yeah.
Have you read about that?
Yeah. He's a fucking prick.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Hey, he's got Avatar.
Hey, always Avatar.
2, 3, 4, and 5, and
Jesus
6 and 7.
Christ. Let's not talk about Avatar. Speaking of things I would like to see 6 of, Big Mouth.
Big Mouth.
It's getting 6 seasons.
Yes.
Yeah.
Season 3 comes out in October.
Yeah.
Season 4, Season 5, Season 6. That's amazing to be renewed.
Yeah.
So what? It was already renewed for 3 seasons, and then it gets another 3.
Yeah.
Before Season 3 even comes out. That's amazing.
I love it. Big Mouth is a great show.
Do you see Glow? Just got renewed for Season 4, but it's going to be the final season.
Oh,
It's tough.
I know you love Glow.
I love Glow. And I love Alison Brie in the
Yeah,
leotard.
we all
I'm going
love
to be
Alison
honest.
Brie.
I think it's a great show.
Yeah.
I think it's really good. And my girlfriend loves watching it with me because it's all strong female characters. And she's so into it. She doesn't realise that I'm actually just totally invested in their stories as well.
Yeah.
She thinks I'm just watching it for leotards. I'm like, it's actually genuinely a great show.
I want to see where these women end up.
Mark Marone is brilliant in it as well.
Yeah, I've heard that.
He's in Joker.
He is, yeah.
Yeah, looking forward to that.
I can't wait for Joker.
Yeah.
It's going to be good. I can't believe it's like you seeing on the posters and it's like 5 stars, 5 stars, 5 stars.
I just won, what was it, the Venice Film Festival, the Golden Lion.
Golden Lion,
which is like their best picture.
Yeah.
You know, people were laughing that it was getting shown at the Venice Film Festival.
Yeah.
And now it wins best picture.
I feel so weird about Joker. I don't know which recording of this podcast I said it on, but I feel so weird about Joker, how it's doing well, you know?
I swore I wouldn't get disinvested.
Yeah.
I might kill myself if it's not good. Like, I'm way too deep. I'm like, I'm so into it now.
I'm in too deep for this movie.
I was talking to my mate there last night. We went to see Rambo. I don't want to talk about it.
Yeah.
And I was like, man, I'm so invested. I'm so invested. And I swore, DC, they're not going to get me again.
Yeah.
After Suicide Squad, like, that's the last straw.
And all those weird Birds of Prey promos that we're getting.
Yeah, it's weird.
Yeah,
Even the poster's odd.
It is odd.
I do like how they're trying for something interesting.
They're going something new. So, you know, good on them. By the way, Ewan McGregor playing Black Mask in Birds of Prey. I'm excited to see that.
I am excited for that.
Also, Obi-Wan Kenobi, just to go back.
Yes.
Obi-Wan Kenobi TV series. That'll be
Really
very interesting.
cool.
Yeah.
That was rumored for ages.
Yeah. I'd like the idea of it being set in different timelines at one go.
Is that what he said?
No, but
Okay.
I would like that idea of like, instead of having it happen chronologically where we see him, maybe we have him, you know, fresh off the end of the movie, then in the middle where Luke is a bit older, and then towards the end of his life, you know.
Yeah.
I feel like if you had them running in sequence or whatever, I think it'd be a really cool way of doing it.
And most people, that's the only thing they like from the prequels.
Yeah. Is Ewan McGregor.
Is Ewan McGregor.
What universally everyone's like, what's good about the prequels? The Darth Maul fight and Ewan McGregor.
And Ewan McGregor.
Yeah.
Exactly, yeah.
So it'll be interesting. But yeah, back to what were we on? What were we talking about?
We were talking about Big Mouth.
Big Mouth, yeah.
And then I was saying about Glow.
Glow, yeah.
Fourth season's gonna be the final season. I'm after watching all 3 seasons, and I really feel like they could have done 5.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I'm a bit let down.
Well, maybe they'll make it an extra long season.
Hopefully.
Yeah, that'll be cool.
Yeah, I think you'd like it. I'd say you'd really like it.
I will. I gotta start it. Now I have to start fucking Top Boy first, and then I have to start
yes,
that.
Top Boy.
Yeah, it's the big talk of our work at the moment.
Yeah. So
Thank you, Drake.
Drake. Yeah. It's so cool. Oh, man, I wish I had this. I was only talking to my mate going, Daredevil.
Yeah.
If I had that pull.
Yeah.
Because like Drake likes the show. The show goes on hiatus for 6 years. It never really got officially cancelled, but you know.
So weird.
And then all of a sudden Drake's like, I like that show. I'm going to get it made again. And what's really interesting is season 1, 4 episodes. Season 2, 4 episodes. Season 3, 10 episodes. So season 3 has more episodes than season 1 and 2 combined.
So strange.
Man, I want to be Drake. Just like whatever show I want. Like, I think it would be Daredevil would be the first thing I'd get made again.
Or I'd self-insert myself into Always Sunny in Philadelphia. Yeah, I'd pay.
And all of a sudden you watch the season and you're like, oh, it's not that funny anymore.
I ruined this season.
I wouldn't want to be in a big role.
I just want to be a guy in the bar.
I want to be Rickety Cricket's mate, who's also like a bum, like, you know.
So you know they do promotional material for each season. Have you seen it for this season?
With the wrestlers.
Yeah, all the wrestlers this season.
Cool. And Rickety Cricket is now on is now on Instagram.
Oh, is he?
What's the name of the actor? Oh, he's an executive producer. He comes up in the credits.
Yeah,
every
all the time. He writes and he executive produces.
Yes, yeah. Well, he's now on Instagram.
He's married
really
to someone really famous.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Didn't know this.
Hang on, Rickety Cricket actor. Rickety Cricket actor. Yeah, it's one of the first things googled. David Hornsby. David Hornsby. Yeah, and he's married to someone really famous. I can't remember who. He's a great actor though.
Yeah, he's really cool.
David, and he's great as Rickety Cricket because he just fucking becomes a degenerate. Emily Deschanel.
Who's that?
Zoe Deschanel's sister.
Oh, okay.
She's from Bones.
Oh, the lead in Bones.
Yeah,
she's lovely.
Yeah. He's married to her.
Good for him.
Good on you.
But he's not a bad looking dude. He's just terrible in that.
Yeah.
Like he always has he's got really good teeth.
Yeah. And
you see then, like a burn scar down his face.
Burn scar down the side of his face, and then the hair and everything.
I love Rickety Cricket.
He's great. One of my friends is like, his favorite character is Rickety Cricket.
Really?
And me and my other friend are watching it, like, you really, like, if Rickety Cricket is your favorite character, I don't think you get the show. You know?
Yeah, true.
You know?
I remember my mate was like, I hate Danny DeVito in it. And I just think now he's stubborn and he won't admit that he loves him.
I have to... when I'm getting people to watch it, I'm like, look, I love the first season. Most people won't like it. Danny DeVito's in the second season. When he gets in there, you'll love it. You know, that's what I have to. That's the way I always have to pitch it. I'm like, I love the first season. I love all of Always Sunny, but I'm like, if you get past the first season, Danny DeVito's in the second one, you'll love it from then on. But it's always a tough sell.
It is.
Yeah.
That first season is also the production value is so low.
Yeah.
That can sometimes just people think it's a cheap show and it's not good. Then, even though the budget seems to just multiply because like the last few seasons, their production budget's ridiculous.
I know. Rob McElhenney said he could conceivably have the show go on forever. He's like, I don't see a reason to end it ever.
Love it.
Yeah. And what was I going to say? One of my friends, he's a film student, and he was like, when he started watching, he was like, I'm actually really liking the show, but one thing I've noticed, even from the beginning, it's shot really well.
Oh yeah?
Like, yeah, he's like, all the framing, the lighting, everything about it, like, even though it looks low res and low value at the beginning, it's really shot very well produced, well done. Like, it's just, he's like, everything about the setup and shooting it is really good.
I always find it odd that they don't direct episodes, the cast themselves.
Yeah.
Because Rob McElhenney was signed on to direct numerous films that he hasn't actually directed.
Yeah.
And Charlie Day just recently directed his first feature film.
Yeah.
So I would imagine that they would have got experience behind the camera, but I've never seen them direct a single episode.
I think Glenn Harrington directed an episode.
Really?
I think he has.
That's cool.
Because I remember seeing some behind the scenes stuff, and it was like, yeah, Glenn is directing this episode or whatever. But I follow Rob McElhenney.
Oh, that's for the newest season though.
Yeah.
So I think that will be the first season where I've seen that as well. I seen they were having like a bit of a war back and forth, like where he's like, the director's telling me to do this and that, you know.
Yeah. I follow Rob McElhenney and all of them on everything. So because there's always like some behind the scenes Sunny stuff.
He was hanging out in Ireland while you were
he was
in
Ireland
America.
while I was in America. I went to see him and he came to see me.
I know,
clearly.
it's mad. You just didn't.
One day. All right, so seamless transition.
Nice.
We're back. No one went for a pee or did anything like that. So we move on to loads of trailers came out.
A bunch of them came out.
A bunch of them came out, and we're going to start with the best one, the Cats trailer.
It's horrendous.
It
doesn't even look like it's done badly. The CGI is great.
It's just...
We're looking at monstrosities on the screen.
Oh, it's awful. It's like the Sonic thing.
A cat man is not nice to look at.
No,
it's not nice to look at.
It is not nice to look at all. Just the cast in it, like...
It's weird to see Idris Elba as a cat man.
Yeah.
It's just
so very strange. And he's meant to be playing Bronze Tiger.
Yeah. But, people haven't been reacting well to it.
No.
Like, on YouTube, there was so many dislikes.
I'm not surprised.
Yeah.
Jesus, it looks bad. James Corden can only appear in flops. Because, Peter Rabbit was like flop.
That did well.
Did it?
That did well. That has a sequel coming out.
Does it?
Donald Gleason's in that as well.
I thought it flopped.
No, it actually did well.
Really?
Yeah, like I'll look it up, but I'm nearly 100% sure that what's it called? Roger? What's it? Not
Peter
Roger
Rabbit. Peter Rabbit.
I'm pretty sure this has a sequel coming out.
No. Maybe it wasn't. Maybe it was critically panned.
Yeah, look.
Oh my god.
50 million, made 350 million back. 50 million budget.
Jesus.
And I'm pretty sure it has a sequel.
Critical response. That was
developing a sequel. It's got a date now for 2020.
Holy shit.
February 2020 is soon enough.
Fucking hell.
But you want to see about that. There's controversy. Like 64%. It didn't even do that badly.
What the fuck? I had this.
You're talking shite, man.
I am talking shite. I had this impression. That it did really badly because I remember seeing an article about like James Corden reacts to the bad reviews of Peter Rabbit and everything.
Oh, really?
And he was like not happy about it. And his parents were like tweeting saying like, you're being too harsh in a kids movie and everything like this because their son was in it. And I was like, oh fuck, maybe he can only be in commercial failures. But
the controversy was something about, I think, vegetables or something like that. Severe allergy to blackberries. It was some stupid, terrible controversy.
Yeah.
Like people who have those allergies are offended.
Stupid. Move on. Move on. Stupid. Yeah.
So Cats looks terrible.
Horrific. And then
watching Cat, it looks like just a cat and a man bred.
Yeah.
It's disgusting. It's terrible.
It is. And they're like sexy cats as well. It's really weird.
The cast, like Taylor Swift, Judi Dench is in it, Ian McKellen's in it.
Yeah.
Like, what are you doing?
Idris Elba, Robert Pattinson.
Yeah, Robert
Batman.
Pattinson. I know the new Batman. He was Catman before he was Batman.
Oh, there you go. That's the headline right there. Yeah. When if Batman bombs, I'll be like, Rob Pattinson should have stayed as a cat.
There we go. Yeah. He was more successful
as a cat. Isn't Catwoman meant to be in the new Robin Pattinson one?
Is she? I didn't know that. I know that they're talking about like the rogues gallery, you know, like there's going to be a bunch of different bad guys in it.
I don't know. I don't know if I'm interested in that movie.
I actually am.
Oh, okay.
I just really like the director.
Who's the director again?
Matt Reeves.
Oh yeah, I do like the director.
He did the last two Planet of the Apes.
Yeah,
which were deadly.
I do like Matt Reeves. I don't know. It'll be interesting.
Anyway,
I'll leave it at that.
Trailers. What were we saying?
Then there is an actual good trailer. Top Gun.
I'm all in.
Yeah, same.
It looks so good.
I love this trailer.
I love it
so much. I'm like,
Kenny Loggins is back as well.
Kenny Loggins is back to do it, and I like in my head I'm like, oh, so basically he's done nothing. He's exactly the same character. Like, how can you make a Top Gun sequel like that? And then I watched the trailer and I'm like, it's perfect.
Maverick is stubborn, man.
He's a stubborn guy. Yeah, he feels the need for speed. Oh, I love that movie.
I think that trailer looks amazing. The fact that they're making a real point of showing you Tom Cruise in a jet, flying solo.
Yeah.
Epic.
So cool.
It's so cool. I'm so in. All the chips are in. All on Red.
I have chills.
All on Tom.
All on Big Tom.
Always.
That is going to make a killing at the box office.
I say it crushes it.
And then there's the casting news for Mission Impossible 7.
Haley Atwell.
Haley Atwell is going to be in it.
Supposedly she's going to be in 7 and 8.
That's cool.
Rebecca Ferguson, though, better beat the shit out. Oh, I don't know who I want to win that fight. I think
tough.
Rebecca Ferguson.
Rebecca Ferguson, yeah. I'm invested in Rebecca Ferguson's character.
Yeah. What's her name again? Isla or something like that?
Isla. Yeah, it's Isla.
Yeah.
Oh, I love those movies. I watched Rogue Nation recently, and I think it's the best one.
Rogue Nation is the
fifth one.
Rogue Nation's awesome.
I love Fallout.
I love Fallout too. I don't know, actually.
Man.
Yeah. Both of them, though.
It's tough.
The motorcycle scenes, and he's got the no helmet on, and he's in like the kind of the
Henry Cavill reloading his arms. There's the
actually, Fallout. Henry Cavill.
Yeah, he's so good. Oh, what a man.
We love Tom.
We do. We love Tom.
Here, man, it looks so good. That trailer.
Yeah.
Top Gun. I can't believe how well it looks.
Yeah, I can't believe a Top Gun trailer like in 2019 has got me this excited.
I know, and the thing is, it was pushed back a full year.
Yeah.
It's supposed to come out this year, June this year, which makes me more excited for it.
Yeah.
Because I just think they took their time.
Make it look good.
Filming jets takes a while, I'd imagine.
I can imagine, yeah. Take a while to take off.
Talking about doing a lot of practical effects, like...
Jesus.
All in.
I'm all in, baby.
Tom.
Come on, Tom. Do it for me. Tickle me where I like it, Tom. In my wallet. Tom Cruise tickles me like no other actor.
What other trailers do we have?
Do I have any more written down?
Oh, we have Bad Boys.
Oh, Bad Boys. Yeah, I watched that. I've never seen any Bad Boys movie.
It looks fun. It looks like a Bad Boys movie.
Yeah. Maybe we can do for the podcast, like, I watch Bad Boys and I give a review.
And I'll watch Bill and Ted, because I've never seen Bill and Ted.
Oh, that's good.
And there's 2 films, and the third one's coming out as well.
The third one's coming out. That works well.
in 2020.
Excellent. That's what we're going to do. You heard it here first, folks. Yeah.
Jeez, on the spot. We're good today. We are.
I like it.
We're back into the swing of things.
I'm going to pretend to write that down. Yeah. I saw the trailer, and I like it.
It looks like a fun movie.
It does. And I was saying when I watched the trailer, it's not directed by Michael Bay, but whoever is directing it has really captured the Michael Bay style.
Yeah, it looks like they're emulating that type of style.
Yeah.
And I didn't even think of that. And there's I don't know if it's in the first movie, but in the second movie there's like a real famous thing of like a wraparound shot, and it looks like they give you a tease of it in the trailer.
The only reason I know about that, it's in Hot Fuzz. They do the wraparound shot, and they're like, this shit just got real, and then they go to the house that exploded. Yeah, Hot Fuzz, another favorite of mine.
Yeah,
excellent
Edgar Wright
movie.
is amazing.
He is probably one of my favorite directors as well.
And he just finished filming his next movie.
Oh yeah,
like Last Night in Soho, I think it's called.
Oh, I've heard of that. I've heard about that. Yeah,
Can't wait for that.
That'll be good.
Yeah,
Baby Driver just hit Netflix, and I've been tempted to watch it again a few times.
And the sequel.
It's
ramping up.
Oh yeah, ramping up. I get it. Cars. I like it. Yeah. So, is there any other good trailers to talk about?
I don't think anything that impacted me is hard.
No. Well, there's going to be an It supercut they were talking about.
Yeah, the director is talking about. Did you hear? He wants to film 1 or 2 more scenes though.
Yeah.
To like make them work.
I love it.
That's a long film though.
I've heard that. Yeah.
That'll be over 5 hours then.
Yeah, I've heard that the problem with It 2 is there's lots of flashbacks, and they kind of remind you what happened in It 1. And I'm thinking that film might work much better if it flows directly through. So you're watching the story continuously from beginning to end, you know?
You know what, though? The flashbacks are scenes we haven't seen, though.
Yeah.
And they kind of are relevant for what's happening in the now.
Yeah.
So it would be hard to do that, though.
Yeah.
So I've seen the chapter 2.
Yeah.
Didn't love it.
Mm-hmm.
2 hours and 50 minutes of a horror movie just is a bit too long.
Yeah.
And
it's more of a comedy as well.
Yeah, Bill Hader's fun though.
Yeah, Bill Hader's great.
James McAvoy nails it as well.
Oh, actually, we haven't talked about this because you hadn't finished it at the time. What did you think of Barry? You finished it all now.
I didn't finish it.
You've never finished it?
TV took it down while I was season 2.
No.
I want to say season 2 because the third one's coming out, isn't it? Yeah.
Please tell me you got to the Ronnie. No.
I don't know. I got to the episode where he's fighting that jiu-jitsu guy.
That's Ronnie. Okay. Yeah.
It's like Taekwondo. I think
he's a Taekwondo champion.
That is amazing. And when he's fucked up, he's got like a concussion and he just goes through like the shelving and he misses him.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's an amazing episode. And that's the one with Bill Hader directed himself.
Yeah.
So cool.
It's an amazing episode.
But I didn't finish the season. I was so let down. Like, I unsubscribed from Now TV. The minute it went down, I was like, fuck you guys, I'm finished.
I'm out. It's amazing.
Yeah, and I think The Boys then came out a week later, so I was like, straight onto Amazon.
Oh yeah, we'll move on to The Boys review, actually. Boys is amazing.
Amazing.
Yeah.
So original.
Yeah.
I can't get over it.
Yeah.
Like, the market is saturated in comic book TV series and films.
And The Boys just goes places where you wouldn't expect it to.
They commercialise superheroes.
Yeah. It's a great idea.
And I was telling you that through the whole TV series, I was trying to picture where that woman who runs the corporation is from.
Yeah.
And she's the love interest in Karate Kid.
There you go.
I grew up on that girl.
Grew up having a crush on that girl.
I still have a crush on her.
Yeah.
She looks fantastic now.
She does. She really does. Yeah, The Boys is a great TV series. The guy who plays young Huey or wee Huey in it, he says that, and it's really like perfect when I think about it. He's like, every episode we're doing something I don't think I've ever seen before. And when you look at this TV show, you're like, yeah, there's something new in every single episode.
Have you seen the set photo of them covered in blood in season 2?
Yeah.
I love it. So it got renewed 1 week before it actually came out.
Yeah.
That's a great sign. Amazon knew they were onto a winner.
It's so good. I'd love to see the review, actually. What score is it sitting at on, like...
I think it's 80-something% on Rotten Tomatoes.
Yeah.
Which I thought would be higher because it's so original.
Yeah. It's really, really good.
And it is R-rated.
Oh, so R-rated. Stuff happens in this that you didn't know could be R-rated, but it is.
Yeah.
You know, like there's stuff in this where it's like you don't expect it to happen, but when you see it, you're like, that's fucking R-rated shit right
yeah,
there.
right there.
Yeah. Where is it? Is Good Boys? Have you seen that? Is that any good?
I haven't seen that.
No, apparently it's good.
There it is. There, 83%.
Yeah. Anthony Starr.
94% by the audience, though.
Yeah. No, Anthony Starr is the guy who plays the main villain in it. Homelander.
Who is like a Superman.
He's
supposed to be a good guy.
Yeah, but he's just this fucked up person, and it's amazing.
I'm in love with Starlight.
Oh, yeah. She's great.
Absolutely in love with her. And she's a great actress as well.
She is. She's really good in the show. You know who else is great? The guy who plays the Deep.
I love him.
Yeah.
And I hated him right at the start.
He's a scumbag.
Yeah.
But then by the end of it, you feel so bad.
Yeah,
I'm like, I'm so attached to him. And then Carl Urban kills it as Billy the Butcher.
Really kills it.
Yeah.
He's great in it. He fights an invisible man.
In the first episode.
It's amazing. Yeah. It's so good.
That scene is...
Oh, I'm going to ruin one thing for people.
Yeah.
He's bleeding and he spits blood on the invisible man so he can see him.
Yeah. Yeah.
So cool.
And he's like translucent. He's like, it doesn't mean invisible. It means semi-transparent.
I know,
and he's like,
yeah,
I can see you. Well, I love that when he in the scene where he fights the invisible guy, this is only spoilers for episode 1, and he drives in and he steps out with the crowbar and London's Calling starts playing as he starts like taking the crowbar to the guy.
Yeah, he plays an English guy, by the way.
Yeah, he's a thick like English like guy. Yeah, and it's
real rough accent. I love it.
It's so
he does
good.
the accent really well.
Yeah, I like it.
You'd think he was English.
Yeah, it's good. But Anthony Starr kills it as Homelander as well. Like every scene he's in, you're just watching him and you're like, amazing. He's so good.
Get back! I'll fucking laser you.
I'll fucking laser you. Yeah. I've never seen like, you think of Superman's heat vision and you're like, that's pretty cool. Like Zack Snyder kind of captured it a little bit in the like just seeing the eyes through everything and how kind of terrifying that would be. Homelander in this is like, I like, the superheroes in this aren't as powerful as like the Marvel superheroes or anything. So the fact that he has laser vision is really like, it's a big deal.
Yeah.
And he just cuts through people all the time.
You see him melt someone's head.
Yeah. It's so good. When he's like going into that.
And you see it.
Yeah.
Like you see it.
Yeah. When he's in that, more spoilers, but whatever. When he's taking on those terrorists and he's just literally walking through the compound and he just has the laser eyes. All you see is just the red eyes and then they come out and they're shooting him and then
cutting them in half.
Someone like coming behind him and it's a slow turnaround and then and everything. It's so good.
It's brilliant.
Yeah.
As I said, it's the most original comic book TV show I think I've ever seen.
Yeah.
It was only 8 episodes. I flew through it.
Yeah.
It's been a while since I've been that engrossed in a TV series where it's like, I have to watch the next episode.
Yeah.
Have to watch that. I think one weekend I just watched all of it.
The comic book is like that as well.
And 8 episodes is perfect.
Yeah.
Because there's not a single bad episode. There's not a single bad moment in it.
Wait till, like, the comic book has so much other stuff that's, like, really good. Like, not to get into spoilers, but, like Huey at one stage, they say, like, Billy is trying to convince Huey all the time that superheroes are bad. It's kind of different in the show. Like, Huey still has some hope in the show.
Yeah.
In the comics, he's always, like, the audience's perspective, and Billy the Butcher is kind of like, superheroes are terrible in this world. And like Huey's kind of like the audience where superheroes are great or whatever. And Billy just puts him in worse and worse situations. So like they have X-Men in it.
Sorry, go on.
Yeah, they have like an X-Men team in it. And Billy just sends him in there. And it's like the most fucked up one of them all.
We get to see steroids.
Yeah.
A superhero takes steroids and it's epic. It's
epic.
So good.
It's so good. Superhero
it's like
steroids.
A little dainty woman and she's doing squats with like crazy amount, like 500 kg. So good.
Love it. Oh,
never seen that before either.
No.
That I can recall anyway.
That I can remember, yeah.
A juiced up superhero.
Oh, Bane in Batman.
Yeah, but he's like a normal guy that's then juiced.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
yeah.
Like the juice is his power. Mm-hmm. Where this is someone who's already got power and then they're juiced further. Anyway,
cool.
We should move on because we'll talk about boys for like a...
We will. Is there any other reviews that we need to get to or anything?
We both liked Far From Home, but we already said that.
Yeah, we love Far From Home.
Both enjoyed Toy Story.
Yes, we did. Both enjoyed Toy Story 4. You saw Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. I still have to see it.
I really enjoyed it. Mm-hmm. It's a long Quentin Tarantino movie.
Yeah, I've heard.
And Sharon Tate's a bit weird in it.
Mm-hmm.
As in, like, Margot Robbie, it's great that she's in it, but it's almost like she doesn't need to be in it.
Okay.
But then I read that the Bruce Lee controversy is interesting.
Yeah.
Where he's a bit of a dick in it. Like he he says some outlandish things, but then Quentin Tarantino has said that he's read many times that he was a very egotistical man.
Oh yeah, Bruce Lee was an egotistical man, and he was a cool guy, a very cool guy. But he was sure of himself. He had this punching bag in his house, right? And his punching bag would be full of iron filings because he could punch so hard.
Okay.
So he could break. So if he had a punching bag full of sand, he could break it if he punched it. You know. So he would have iron filings. And famously, when he had people over, what he would do is he'd show me how you punch, hit the punching bag, and they'd hit it, and they'd fuck up their hand basically. So Bruce Lee was a bit like that. He was a trickster and a joker, but he was a bit egotistical. Yeah.
Yeah.
So.
Well, his daughter was not happy with how he's depicted in the movie, but. It's one of my favourite scenes in the whole movie. It's brilliant where he fights Brad Pitt. It's in the trailer where he fights Brad Pitt. And it's a bit of a back and forth. It's not like he just rips through him. And it's I love it. I actually love that scene. I laughed the hardest at the Bruce Lee scene. Yeah. With him fighting Brad
That's
Pitt.
cool. And then Dark Phoenix as well.
Oh, yeah.
Terrible.
It's terrible.
Yeah. Move on.
Yeah.
That's enough. Hobbs and Shaw.
Failed financially.
Thank God.
We knew it was gonna.
Thankfully.
Yeah.
So that's what Sony needs. A few more failures.
Yeah, just to
put them back in their place. Yeah.
And Sony that same year, just because we're on reviews, they made Men in Black. They tried to reboot that. That's horrendous. Yeah. It's so bad. I only watched a video essay on why Tessa Thompson is so unlikable in it.
Really?
Yeah, because she's just kind of like God's gift to the Men in Black, you know? She's the most amazing agent. But I watched this video where they're making the point that they give you no reason for why she's so amazing. It's just she's amazing. She's amazing at this, she's amazing at that. And then they go back to the original movie where Will Smith was weird and strange, and that's why he was picked. Yeah. Because he thought outside the box. Yeah. But then he was babysat by Tommy Lee Jones. Yeah. And only by the end of the movie he is a great agent. Yeah. Where she's great at a second she walks in, she's the best agent in the room, and she's if anything, she's mentoring Chris Hemsworth's character. Yeah. And he's supposed to be the agent for years, you know. Yeah. Yeah. So it's not a very likable movie.
But Tessa Thompson, that's weird because I like Tessa Thompson. Everything I see her in. Yeah.
I think she's amazing in Creed. Yeah. She's great as Valkyrie. Yeah. And but it's just an unlikable movie.
Okay. Fair enough. Hobbs and Shaw, what did you think of that?
By the way, my point was that Sony just fucked up that, you know. So
yeah, but they need to fuck up a Marvel thing.
They fucked up Venom but made money. They fucked up Men in Black and made no money. Yeah. Now they're gonna have to just mess up once or twice. Maybe Morbius.
Yeah, Morbius. It'd be nice if Morbius was a bit of a kick to the
dick. We should be going, it'd be great if it was a brilliant movie, you know.
No, it needs to be a kick to the dick. Yeah. What needs to happen, and I hate to say this, the next Into the Spider-Verse has to be a commercial failure.
I know, which I really don't.
I don't want to say that. Yeah. You know, if we want Spider-Man back, though, Into the Spider-Verse has to fail.
I know.
It's tough to say.
Yeah.
All right, so the last thing I kind of have here is the Suicide Squad cast.
Which is amazing.
Oh,
did you put that up?
I don't know. No, I don't think so. Do you want to see if you can find it there?
Yeah, I'm sure if I just go to James Gunn's Twitter, because that's where I seen it originally. Mm-hmm. This cast, though, is just
unreal.
Cinephile's wet dream, pretty much.
Yeah, basically. But yeah, it's such a good cast. And then the thing on the poster that he says is, "Don't get too attached," you know. And I trust James Gunn to be like, "Yeah, I'm going to kill off some big names in this movie," you know.
You know he'll do it.
Yeah. Which is what's good.
So the big thing that stood out for me straight away is that Jay Courtney, Joel Kinnaman, who else? Margaret Robbie and Viola Davis are all coming back. Yeah. So this is a sequel, but it's not a sequel, but it's not a reboot, but it's a continuation. Come on.
Taika Waititi's in it as well.
I know. I'm just saying, that's four big players coming back.
Yeah, so obviously something convinced them to come back.
So it's a sequel.
Yeah. But it's a reboot. Yeah. It's a reboot and a sequel.
I think it's going to...
She's my sister and my daughter.
It's a sequel that's supposed to be so good it washes the taste of the first one out of your mouth. Yeah. And you just forget about it.
Well, in fairness, the actors had a great time on Suicide Squad 1. Yeah. That was one of the things I always got. Their enthusiasm for it was infectious because they had such a good time on it. But turns out the movie was dog doo-doo.
God damn, the trailer was amazing.
It was a good trailer.
Yeah.
But Taika Waititi's in it. I feel like Taika Waititi and James Gunn on a set We talked about it earlier. Yeah. Got to be fun.
Oh, so fun. And John Cena's in it, which is mad.
I love it.
Nathan Fillion's
back. Yeah. Pete Davidson.
So odd.
Peter Capaldi. That's great. Michael Rooker, of course.
Love that.
Yeah.
The only thing I was saying to you that I was upset with is that where's Dave Bautista?
Yeah.
Because he said, like, remember he put up on Twitter, sign me up or something like that. The minute James Gunn was announced,
he was like, I'm ready. Yeah.
Sign me up. And a lot of fans were casting him as Bane, which is perfect.
Perfect casting. Yeah. David Dalsmelchian as well.
Don't know who that is.
He's in Ant-Man. He's the Russian guy in Ant-Man.
Oh, I really like him.
And he's in The Dark Knight as well. He's the guy Harvey Dent tortures.
No way.
Yeah.
Oh shit! Yeah, I can see him now. Oh my god, I never made that connection.
Yeah, he has the thing, and it says Officer Rachel Dawes, and then Harvey takes him away and does the. Yeah. Oh, I love that movie. Flula Borg as well. He's an internet kind of celebrity. He's in Pitch Perfect and stuff. He's a German guy.
Right, I don't know. I never watched that actually.
I'm interested in seeing who he's playing. I don't recognize all the names here though.
No, I can't believe Margaret Robbie's back because she just pretty much finished filming Birds of Prey.
Yeah.
So, this will be her third film?
Yeah, as Harley Quinn. It's weird.
Yeah.
And considering, is Birds of Prey, is the title Birds of Prey and the Magnificent Emancipation of Harley Quinn or something?
Supposedly, yeah.
I don't know.
It's a bit out there.
Yeah. Very strange.
They're having fun with it. I'll give them that. Like, all the artwork.
Yeah, but they were having fun with Suicide Squad.
Yeah. Stop making good points.
Yeah. Anyway. I'm excited for this.
I am so in.
Yeah. It's great.
It's like Guardians of the Galaxy. The minute the cast was announced, I was like, how? Dave Bautista is going to be in a film with, like, first of all, Vin Diesel is going to be a tree.
Yeah. Brendan Fraser, not Brendan Fraser. Bradley Cooper is going to be a talking raccoon.
What the hell?
Doesn't make sense.
Zoe Saldana's in it. Michael Rooker's in it.
Yeah.
It's just
Zoe Saldana of Avatar fame.
And Star Trek.
He's
doing well in Star Trek. Yeah. Was the second one out by then?
Yes.
Sure, okay.
Maybe.
But either way, it was such an interesting cast, and I get the same feeling with this.
Yeah, I do too. And I look at that and I'm like, I don't know who's the lead in that.
I know. Well, Idris Elba, it sounds like he's replacing Will Smith.
Yeah.
So I'm assuming he's the main cast member, but as you said, you wouldn't be surprised if you just killed them.
I'd really like if, like, you see these people and you're like, they just kill off someone you do not expect.
Yeah. We think Idris Elba is going to be Bronze Tiger. That's kind of...
Yeah, because
rumor.
You were saying that Will Smith was kind of like, no, I don't make him Deadshot because I might come back in the future. I might come back.
And of course Warner Brothers is going to be like, oh, well, if we can get Will Smith back.
Will Smith says that then.
The door's always open, Will.
Yeah, door's always open, Will. We need you over here, Will. We need you, Will. we need you in their corner. Old Gil needs a Will.
Will Smith with James Gunn.
Yeah.
I'd be into that pairing.
Yeah, that'd be good. There'd be some great comedy there, especially if Taika Waititi doesn't die in this movie.
If you think if it does well, he'll come back for the sequel.
That, as long as he doesn't die.
The Suicide Squad?
Yeah, the Suicide Squad. Yeah, for the reboot. For the trilogy.
Yeah.
Do you think if there's another one, they'll call it the Suicide Squad 2? I feel like that'd be great.
Oh.
That'd be a real...
Yeah, I'd like that. Yeah. And David Ayer would be like...
a real twist of the knife.
I'm going to make a tank movie.
Oh, David Ayer, in fairness, tweeted and he was like... He had some tweet where he was like supporting everything. He was like, don't...
I've seen that.
Yeah, so he was pretty nice about it, but... It's a pity he made a stinker.
I know. And he's in talks to actually direct another tank movie, by the way.
Oh, of course he is. And Bright too.
Oh, yeah. He'll probably come back for that.
Yeah, he's busy.
He's got that Bright fame.
Yeah, he loves that Bright. Joel Kinnaman switching from Boomerang to Orc. The Boomerang to Orc.
It's not Joel Kinnaman.
Oh,
we've been over this.
Joel Edgerton. Sorry, yeah. Fuck. Damn it. I literally made that mistake earlier.
Yeah.
Anyway, I'm interested in this very much. I'd love to know some characters, get some names.
I know.
I feel like...
Who's Polka Dot Man? Oh, wait, we know who that is, don't we? Do we?
We did, and then it was thrown out.
Okay.
I don't think it's the same anymore. So.
Imagine it yourself it was Polka Dot Man.
Taika Waititi could be Polka Dot Man.
Definitely, I can see that.
Yeah.
That, like, I can't see Idris Elba as Polka Dot Man, but that'd be
great.
That'd turn things on its head. Even Nathan Fillion.
Yeah. this is Nathan Fillion. I could see as a superhero who is out of his depth.
Yeah, but he's got a decent stature about him.
Yeah,
even though he wouldn't be like the fittest guy.
No,
the guy out of Ant-Man. Which one? What's
David
his name?
Dalsmelchen.
You can see him as Polka Dot Man.
Yeah, he'd be good. That's kind of like a kooky. He's a character actor anyway, so he could do it. Yeah, this is it's really interesting. I'd just like to get some characters because I feel like James Gunn is going to pick some fucking deep dives, interesting characters who he's like, I always like this character. I'm going to put him in the movie,
and starts filming, doesn't it? This month.
Yeah.
Has it started?
I don't know.
I don't. Maybe not, but it's this month. That's why he put that up. That was his last tweet. I say the next tweet will be about him.
Yeah.
Oh wait, no, 17 minutes. And he just confirmed that Guardians of the Galaxy 3.
Yeah.
It's the last one he'll be doing.
Yeah. The last one in the series.
There's David Ayer there. Look, exactly. DC is blessed to have James Gunn. Yeah. I'm getting my popcorn ready. Aww. That's cool.
Yeah. Yeah, which bears the official title of The Suicide Squad. It's currently set to be released on 6th of August 2021. Gunn will be filming Guardians of the Galaxy sometime in 2020, and The Suicide Squad is expected to be shot before the Marvel movie. So that's all the
pretty
information
much everything we knew already.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Anyway, sure. I think that's our summer recap.
Jesus. Did we get through it all in an hour and a half?
Ish. Yeah, we could do this all night.
Yeah, we really could. Yeah. Thank you very much for coming back to Straight to Series, Ian.
Yes. Oh, thanks for losing all that weight, Connor.
Thank you. Yeah, the food budget is. You can watch. There'll be visual representation of me putting it all back on.
Yes, we can gauge it during the week.
Yeah,
and then we'll get a food sponsor.
Yeah,
get some food endorsement.
Thank God. No,
hell yeah.
I'm either going to go lower or I'm going back up to it, baby. One or the other.
Put the work in.
I got to get to that gym. The call of the fucking food is too enticing.
So we're back to normal now.
Back to normal.
We'll see you on a weekly basis.
Yes, we will.
And we have some new tricks up our sleeves as well. We're looking forward to implementing them.
We've grown over the summer.
Yeah, we have.
So we're hoping to implement a few new ideas and sort of make slight improvements here.
Slight improvements.
Yeah.
As if there's room for
As if there's room for improvement. But no, there'll be you'll see some new stuff. This may be changing soon.
Oh yeah, boy.
Yeah. And we may be reaching out to our Lord and Savior Tom Cruise for an autograph photo at some stage.
There may be a shrine.
There may be a shrine made to him. But yeah, thank you very much for listening.
Thanks for returning.
Yeah, thank you for coming back. And yeah. Bye.
See you next week.
See you next week. Bye.